and I got my ticket after everyone else. And I was sat a row behind them, and I was next to this Canadian girl, Australian guys, some South African people as well. It's just, oh, it was lovely.
Oh, brilliant.
Drunk and just, yep.
Sounds good. Just in case you're interested, it's going to be a dry race.
Dry race. You'd love to see it.
Do indeed.
Oh, someone is going out. It's a racing point. Is it Elian? No, it's Vantage. First man out.
Have you started streaming already, or you not yet?
I have. I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get the stream link up. Share. Copy link. And Vantage comes straight into the pits. He stopped on the pit entry. What is he doing?
Trying to get his braking point, maybe?
No, he's literally stopped before the pit entry line. What is this? Okay, he's finally gone in. He might have been disqualified, I'm not sure. Chensky's going to be the first one to make the time. Chensky hit the world champions. How will you fare?
Oh, had to back out a little bit.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
And he's fastest. He's got pole.
Let's stop it now.
Sorry, people watching the stream. I'm just inviting someone. Oh, he's not even appearing online. What a wretch. Friends list takes long to load now. Oh, okay. Yes.
Hairpin.
Right, Delta should be joining. Storm's done a 110 on mediums. CRX Mars. Oh, he took that very well, actually. It's not going to be pole. 109.2 for CRX Mars. You didn't just drop your headset down the toilet, did you?
Oh, Jeff just told me rain in 15 minutes. Oh, let's go out then.
Lando, if you're still watching the stream, Blue Division is no longer a thing. So, yeah, unfortunately, Blue Division won't be running any longer.
Sorry? Sorry?
Advantage is 10.7. Ian must have invalidated. CRX Gods on a lap. When he gets 10 minutes, I'll jump into my own party, Stu, so you can concentrate.
No, that's cool.
So I can see you're about to start your second lap any moment.
Yeah.
Oh, Gods has taken that well as well. Oh, it's not as quick as his fellow CRX. There's a lot of people on laps. Lando wants to join red. Lando, maybe not tonight, but me and the other admins will have a look at it for next week. Right, Stu, I'll leave you to it. Good luck. I might have to go game chat. Oh wow, that's loud. Game sound is very loud. Okay, you guys can still hear me. Apologies to the drivers if you can also hear me. I can't make a party on my own, so stuck with it. So Disco Stew improved to a 9.3. Gods has now gone top to 108.7. Alpha, who is Mystic, changed his name, currently in 5th now. We're still waiting on a few of the guys, such as Big Baguette, who has won a lot of the most recent races. He goes 3rd on 9.1. coming towards the line is Let's Get Fiscal. Can he improve and take back pole? Provisional. Oh, he's actually up on his time. Dane Miles has joined us, I believe. Did Dane Miles join late? Maybe he didn't, I'm not sure. Wide Load Billy is on a lap. Elian is coming up to the end of his lap. Hello, welcome everyone who is watching. Give me a hello in the chat. Give me a hi. So Elian goes 8th currently. So there is a few people out there trying to go on the mediums. Billy puts himself 12th. Should have time to do another lap. Still waiting to see Delta, Luke, Reflection and Day Miles do a lap. Vantage just started another one. Alpha is on a lap. Elian getting out of the way there very nicely. How well can Alpha take the Wall of Champions chicane? Sorry, my mouth literally just got stuck. Didn't want to talk. And he did improve, but it's not enough to improve position right now. Vantage has been updated. Now looks he's going to come in and then back out. Cloud's on a lap. He is up. I think he had to lift quite a bit there going into the World Championship game. Can he improve on his time? No, he can't. He's on a lap. Disco Stu has invalidated. Just coming up to the 4-minute mark. Big Boy June has also joined us now. So we have 5 cars still waiting to come out here. Yet to see these guys come out. Vincenzo's coming up to the line. Let's have a look. Oh, he slides out, and I'm sure he's not going to improve here. Oh, just doesn't improve. Stays 11th. Daymiles is out on the track, so he is about to start a lap. So we'll stick with him. Who else is on a lap to look out for? Big Baguette. And Let's Get Fiscal. Both on laps. So we'll hop over to Big Baguette quickly. No, he's not on a lap, he's coming in. Let's Get Fiscal is on a lap. Let's see what he can do. Currently sits second, still hasn't been able to improve on the first time that he's set. There's only one man currently stopping it. Oh, and he's invalidated there through the chicane. Not sure what he can do here. He doesn't have enough time to get back in and out. He could potentially take it slow round and then go for one last one. We'll flick over to Daymars, who's now taking that chicane. Does it quite well. What's his time going to be? It's a 110.7. Wido Billy is right behind him and he's starting his lap. Daymars gets out of the way very nicely indeed. Daymars has retired on the track. Not ideal. Don't want drivers retiring on the tracks. It can cause all sorts of issues for others. Reflection has retired. He's not come out of the pit wall. Big Boy June is out there getting a feel for the track. Well, he has one last go. Luke 2 Red is now out as well. I don't think we're going to see Delta. Don't think we're going to see him coming out. Here comes Wide Low Billy then. What can he do? Can he improve on his 11.1 that he's set on mediums? He can. He goes 7th place alongside his teammate of Storm, who's currently out there on a lap. There's a load of people in Sector 3 right now trying to work out if any of them are on a lap. I don't think any of them are. People are all going to be jostling here. Oh, is this going to... Thankfully, they're not going to get in the way of Storm. Not sure if he hit the wall though. He probably didn't. Just a bit of lag. There we go. Very bad lag on board TTG Storm. I see Alfa Romeo coming up to the line. Someone's gone upwards. So it was Storm. Storm's gone up to 4th. Big Baguette has parked up. And that's his session run. Here comes Mars and Gods. What can these guys do? Mars doesn't improve. Well, actually he does, but it doesn't improve his position. I think they're both the last two drivers through. Cloud doesn't improve. Chensky's on an outlap. I think we've got a time thing here. Vantage has invalidated Elian. He moves himself up to 8th, or was he 8th? I'm not sure, can't remember. Luke has got out of the way. Can Disco Stu improve? He can, he goes up to 5th place. Here comes Kieran, and I think he's invalidated again. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. What can Alpha do? Alpha goes 2nd fastest. Are we waiting for anyone else? Elian. Is... No, Mars isn't in. Gods. Oh, Vichensky. Can Vichensky improve? He's up on his time, I believe. And he does. He puts himself up to 10th. Gods doesn't feel that he needs to put that lap in. Alien is not doing a lap, so that is that, I believe. Ooh, well, that's a bit of a mix-up compared to 2 weeks ago, so we had a week break after Azerbaijan. Big Baguette, who won that race, I believe anyway, from what I can remember, starts 7th, and it's actually CRX Gods who takes pole. Mystic, aka now Alpha, is taken 2nd. He'll be alongside the Renault. And let's get Fiscal, one of the title contenders here, is in third, and the other CRX car is in fourth. Oh, and Gods has left the session. What's happened there? Can we get Gods back in? Can we get Gods back in here? I don't know if I can... I can't get an invite to him. Hopefully Gods gets back in. Let me get my stream back up. I'm seeing comments come through on my TV, but nothing's coming through on my actual stream on the phone. So, I was talking to Disco Stu before the race, before qualifying got underway, as it was getting underway, and he confirmed that the race is a dry race. So it does look overcast, but I think it's just going to be staying overcast. So I haven't seen Gods come back in, which is honestly going to be a real shame. Because he's done all the hard work to get pole. Okay, so I've just got information that his game crashed. I'm getting... Right, I've given CRX Gods, our pole sitter, a couple of invites here. I hope he can come back in. I mean, he should just be able to come back in and take control. But hopefully he can get back in and take control from the grid. Speaking to me now, he's just waiting to take control here. As you can see there, Gods has come up with an X. Is it going to let him take control? Come on, game. That'll be so harsh. Either way, the race has got to get underway. 5, they are out. Someone's moved at the back there. And we're off, and someone stopped on the track as well. And Gods hasn't got a good getaway, even if that isn't him. And Alpha is straight into the lead. Let's have a look further down the field where it's getting a bit nip and tuck. Look at this, for third place. Oh, the CRX guys getting very tight together. Oh, and Ellion's round. We've got a few cars careful, careful, careful. Safety car, boys. Safety car. Whoa, ho, ho. Wide load Billy is out. Daymars has survived. So wide load Billy is out of the race. I think we saw... God still ain't back in control. I think... What did we see there? Let's have a look back on the stream. So one good thing about streams, you can just go back and have another look. So it was Elian who went alongside Stu and just tried to go up the inside, and there just wasn't any room there. Disco Stu actually got a 5-second penalty for that, which I feel is very unfair. We've got a lot of people going into the pits now. Storm, Vantage, Elian and Day Miles all head into the pits. Gods is still not back in control. Oh no, yes, I think he is. Oh, there's a bit of wing there. Ah, the Renault boys have just hit each other there. Right, so Gods is back in, and I think he might be without an end plate. Yeah, he is. He's without an end plate, so it might have given him back control at just the wrong time there. So he's dropped from pole, and he might have to even go into the pits. Vantage saying an Alpha Tauri whacked Vantage from behind. The only Alpha Tauri round him would have been wide load Billy. TTG Storm would have been up the field. These Gods coming in. They're both coming in. So it's a Renault double stack. So they're going to be going right to the back of the pack. But they've both got those penalties. We could have reviewed those and got those removed, but as they're being served in the pits, we can no longer look at those and review them. Yeah, don't worry about it now, Vantage. Focus on the race, not my commentary as well. Focus on the race, and we'll deal with any incidents when you send them in on Discord. So let's we're missing a few things here, aren't we? So position change. Look at that, Reflection's gone up 9 places. Luke 2 Red up 8, Big Boy June up 8, Delta up 7, Worry Cloud up 6, so we've got some big gainers. But obviously Gods and Marks have dropped right down. Let's have the tyres up and telemetry. So, I think we should go back racing after this, because Gods will catch up to the back of Elian, and there we go. Safety car will be coming in, Alpha will be backing up the pack, as we can already see. Everyone getting those tyres nice and warmed up. So it's a shame that we're down to 16. We've already lost 1 car. I was hoping we'd get through lap 1 or the first few laps without losing anyone. It's always a shame to see someone go, because they sit down and get ready for a night of racing, and then like that it's over. And Alpha hasn't gone yet, which might have confused a lot of people here. He's gone really late actually. Disco Stu having a look at Let's Get Fiscal, what's happening further down the pack. There's a few battles going on. Vichensky versus Delta, Big Boy Ewan and Vantage going neck and neck. TTG Storm there as well. Mars making moves up ahead of Day Mars. It's very tight at the back here. We'll keep an eye on this. I haven't seen any movement up top as of yet. Here goes Storm. Storm is lagging. I hope he's not lagging for everyone else. That's going to be a pain to race against. Oh, Vichensky's been knocked off, has he? Oh, what's happened there? Big Boy Ewan is round. Oh, and Storm's out. Oh, and Vichensky's out. What has happened here? And that's only a VSC, and Day Miles is out. What on earth? We've lost 3 cars. No idea how that's happened. But we're down to 13 now. We're hearing that Delta was heavily involved in that one. As Goz and Vantage both back into the pits. Under virtual safety car, so won't lose as much time as normally. And we are back under green flag conditions. And that was a shame. We had at least, what, like 5, possibly 6 cars. All very close, within like half a second of each other. Could have been a very interesting battle. And talking of interesting battles, we've got Elian on the back of Mars. I think he did have a go there, but had to pull out. This is the closest battle on track at the moment for P8. CRX Mars trying to recover from not a bad start actually, just an unfortunate coming together with his teammate. Elian gets 3-second time penalty there for the corner cut. Luke 2 Red is also getting very close to the back of the McLaren Reflection for P6 currently. Alpha and Let's Get Fiscal are actually moving away from Disco Stu currently. Disco Stu's about 1.5 seconds behind right now. Oh, what's happened here? I missed that completely, and now Disco Stu's going to go past Fiscal, is he? Fiscal's going to try and defend on the inside. Oh, Fiscal tried to turn back, but sorry, Stu tried to turn back, but Fiscal placed his car very well, and that is now going to leave Stu vulnerable under the attack of Big Baguette. Big Baguette's gonna have the corner, I think, here. Stu's gonna try it. Oh, and Stu's in the wall. He's not out, but he was in the wall. He's lost a bit of end plate, and he's re-entered to the track safely. That's a shame there for Stu. Possibly could have pulled out there, to be honest. It's very hard to take 2 cars wide through the War of Champions chicane. But I have seen it done. I have seen it done. It is just... You have to trust the other driver. You have to trust each other that you're going to have space. And unfortunately, there was... I think they did try and give each other a decent amount of space there. Just the coming together happened really, and nothing much could be done of it. Let's keep an eye on this gap. Cloud is gaining on his teammate. He's not going to get close enough. Big Boy June and Disco Stu battling away. I wonder if Stu's going to come in and come off of those softs, considering he has wing damage. And he does. So Stu comes in. Mars ahead of Elian, or is that Elian trying to get ahead of Mars? Either way, Mars is P7, Elian is P8. The Disco Stu will drop back to P13. He's gone into the medium tyres. To be fair, yep, probably right call. Don't think you can take hard 27 laps. I mean, you probably can. It's probably just a very tall order. Delta, I think, just had a bit of a spin. Oh, here we go. Elian and Mars catching up to the back of Luke 2 Red here, and I think we'll see Mars making the pass on Luke. He looks for the inside. Here we go again. Are they going to go too wide? Luke backs out. Sensible. Oh, picks up penalty, and that's Reflection. As he hit the World Champions there, it looks like he did. He survived with damage though. So he might have to go into the pits for that. Oh, let's get Fiscal. Is once again very close to the back of Alpha in the Alpha. And here he comes. Oh, he was going to have a look there. I think that's where he had a look previously. I'm not sure if the space was given. Delta pits. So Disco Stu moves up from the back of the field. Elian has got ahead of Luke as well. Here we go, we could have a change in the lead of the race. It's side by side. Oh, and Alpha goes into the pits. Okay, it's coming off of those tyres. Big baguette, and let's get Fiscal carrying on. Luke 2 Red has come in now as well. Where are these guys going to come out? Where is Alpha going to come out? He's going to come out. Is he going to manage to get ahead of Gods? No. They come out behind Gods, and Gods has been setting quick laps. Delta had a moment in Sector 3, I believe. Alpha's looking quick though on those fresh mediums, so this could be a good battle. So we'll stick with this one for now, I think. Where did Reflection? So Luke came out behind Alpha. So Alpha must have had a wing change because Luke's come out just 1.6 seconds behind. Reflection has been in the pits as well. And Disco Stu is hot on his heels. Big Baguette comes into the pits. Oh, Disco Stu in Reflection. Disco Stu moves himself up into P11. So Alpha didn't get ahead. And look at that, Big Baguette is ahead of Alpha and Gods. So Alpha must have had a front wing change. And he's actually got ahead of Gods now. So he's looking quick. Cloud is gaining on Let's Get Fiscal here, but I wouldn't be surprised to see Fiscal dive into the pits. He's been out there the longest on the softs, and he does. So let's see. Let's get Fiscal come out ahead of Big Baguette. Or will the undercut work? Oh, it's going to be tight. The undercut has worked, so Big Baguette has made the jump on Let's Get Fiscal. Alpha's not too far behind either. God is sticking with him as well. This is really looking like it's becoming a really exciting race here. Don't know who's going to take this one. There's a lot of people out there that could still take this, and a safety car could pull the likes of Disco Stu, Delta back into it as well, who are just a bit further down the road. Do we go with Mars? No, Mars isn't going to make a move. Oh, sector 2, yellow flag. Vantage has crashed out. And it's a virtual. Is anyone going to take advantage of that? Yep, Cloud and Alien are. Big Boy Duran won't. No one else should here, really. That, and Cloud comes back out in second place. Wow, nice pit stop from Cloud. Alien comes out in P9. So you can see the gap from Disco Stu to Alien at 16, 17 seconds. It's been a rough day for Disco Stu, Reflection and Delta so far. So what am I trying to look for? I'm trying to look for stops. They've all only had one stop though. Oh, Big Boy Duran, what's he doing there? Moving right when the car is on his right. He's lost a bit of an end plate. Big Baguette moves up. Pull out of that one there, heading straight for the wall. Got a right old train here from Cloud down to Alpha. Alpha's looking to go round the outside of Big Boy Duran, who's struggling connection wise. Oh, Alpha picks up a 3-second penalty, that could be costly. That's going to be a nightmare to race against. He's lagging for Alpha as well. That's not going to be nice to race against. And he's losing time because he's stuck behind a lagging car. So is Cloud going to let his teammate through here? So Alpha has got ahead by the looks of things. BPRL isn't actually going to get the chance here to overtake. Oh, here we go. Freeway fight. Let's get Fiscals up the inside, and it's a squeeze. Comes out of it with no damage. That could have gone horribly wrong. And Big Baguette has actually moved past his teammate now. And Let's Get Fiscal couldn't do the same, so he is still behind. Worried Cloud. Alpha's got past Big Boy Duran, so he's going to be joining back with these guys. Reflection pits for the hard tyre now. So a lot of people are still going to have to pit. Delta will, Stu will, Luke will, Gods will. I'm not sure. I don't know how long you can take the mediums here. Let's Get Fiscal has got ahead of Worry Cloud now. Cloud, I think, needs to focus on just sticking with these guys. He has got Alpha behind him, so he needs to stick in that DRS. So Mars has got a 10-second lead at the moment. We'll need to pit again, that's for sure. Loop 2 Red is now on the back of Elian, and this is the fight for P8 at the moment. Disco Stu is currently 12.5 seconds behind. So he's pulling down the gap. I think Cloud is out of DRS. Alpha's going to be able to gain on him quite considerably here. Got it again. Oh, Luke 2 Red has made the move on Elian. Going to have the DRS again. That's going to be able to help him defend that position. So Luke 2 Red moves himself up to P8, but picks up another penalty there. Gods is coming up to the back of Big Boy Ewan now. He's taking these soft tyres 12 laps. Which is very, very long. The longest we saw anyone else take them was Let's Get Fiscal when he took them on 10 laps. Mark is still not able to get close enough to be able to make that overtake, or to be able to have a chance at the overtake on Worry Cloud. He's actually taking the Wolf Champion chicane much better than Worry Cloud did. He might be able to have a go into turn 1. No, he's not going to. He's going to refrain from it. Gods comes into the pits. It's the hill pit onto softs again. Don't know if he meant that. But back on softs and just behind Disco Stu. Oh, we got Alpha and Worry Cloud. Alpha's had a try, not been successful, but DRS here and overtake should make the move nice and easy for him. So Alpha moves himself up into P4 and Worry Cloud drops down to P5. Reflection has got ahead of Delta. Gods is now getting ahead of Stu. Stu, if he can, needs to try and stick with Gods here. But he is on fresh softs, so it's going to be very hard for him. He's already almost 8/10 ahead of him. And he's just, yeah, he's over the second mark, so it's very hard to stick with Gods. He's probably the fastest driver on track at the moment. Elian and Luke are having a good little fight. Elian is making sure he sticks with Luke, not letting him get that 7th position easily, as Mars now comes into the pits. So what are we going to see Mars go on to here? So Mars goes on to medium, so he'll be able to take those to the end. Delta coming out. Make sure he gets out of the way. Lovely. Big Boy June comes in, pits onto mediums. So that promotes Disco Stu and Gods up. And Mars has come out in 5th place. Not too far behind, so... How far is he behind the leader? He's only 10 seconds behind the leader, you know. If he can negotiate his way through the 4 ahead of him, as soon as possible, like within the first 2 laps of getting behind the car ahead, he could be the favourite for the win here. Let's Get Fiscal is piling the pressure on Big Baguette though. Big Baguette looks to add to his tally of wins here in BPRL. Stay with this for now. I am looking at Elian and Luke's gap, which keeps sort of going close to 1 second and then going under half a second. Or as Big Baguette picks up a time penalty, could be costly. We don't know what others have. No one's close at the moment for a move. Big Boy June is gaining on Disco Stu and will probably be with him within the next lap or so. Actually, Disco Stu comes into the pits. So, Stu's surely going to go on softs? Is he going to put on softs or another set of mediums? Another set of mediums. Big Boy June sets the fastest lap on mediums. Wow. Didn't expect that. Oh, Zelian is really, really close here to Luke. He's piling the pressure on him. Here he goes. He's going to try and make the move now, is he? No, he's had a look, but he can't get it done. This has been a great battle going on for like nearly the whole race between these two. And Elian is going to hold off because he knows he's going to have the DRS here and this should make the move easy for him, but he's got hardly any ERS. So Luke has about 30-40% to fend him off. And Luke's on medium tyres, they are worn, but they are probably better than Elian's hards right now still. Oh, and he does a bit of a power slide going through turn 2. These two have got to be wary because Gods is now about 2 seconds behind, so he'll be joining them within the next couple of laps. And God's teammate, Mars, is now behind the first of the 4 cars ahead of him, Worry Cloud. Worry Cloud does look like struggling a little on those 10 lap old mediums. And here goes Mars to make the move. And Cloud has 0 ERS. So Cloud just needs to focus on saving that ERS up a bit. Oh, Elian is making the move, and he's got the move done. He's up into P6. Finally, Elian gets past Luke, but will he make the move stick till the end, or will Luke be able to come back at him? CRX Gods, he's on soft, so he should pass pretty much straight through both of these guys. But to be honest, if Luke could play this quite smart here. If you sort of let Gods through before the DRS detection zone, which is pretty much here, he could have then used DRS from Gods to pull himself towards Elian, or stay with Gods, and then had a chance at him. I'm watching that gap at the front. Can't see anything happening. Luke does just move over, lets Gods through. No point fighting that one. Luke picks up another penalty, he picks up a fair few. So if Luke now can stay with him, which he's struggling to already, then he might have a chance at getting back at Elian. Big Boy June is actually all over the back of Luke here now. If Big Boy June gets ahead of Luke here, which it looks like he will, that could be a good thing for Luke. Got to stay within 1 second though. I don't think he's got DRS. I think he dropped out of 1 second just before the zone. Oh, that's gutting. That is gutting, he ain't got it. That is rough. God's gaining on Elian. Both taking it well, but God's has taken it just that tad bit better. And he's going to make the move up the inside of Elian into turn 1. And he moves himself up into 6th place. But it's now an 11-second gap to the car ahead. So it's going to be a tough task on 8-lap-old softs now as well, with 9 laps to go. And Luke actually pits for softs. And Mars is now caught up to his next car, and that is Alpha. So if we go back to the leader, he was over 10 seconds behind Big Baguette. It's now 8.5. So he hasn't really, he's made the move on Alpha there, and there he goes into the top 3 now. But he hasn't really made the progress that he needs to be doing to be able to catch up with the top 2. Alpha comes in, Worry Cloud comes in. So I don't think these medium runners are going to be able to go to the end. I think Mars will be fine. But will Fisk or Big Baguette be able to? God. So are these two at the front going to try and stick it out to the end? And if so, do they have enough pace to fend off CRX Mars? Big Boy Jr.'s coming up to the back of Elian. He's going to make a move up the inside of the racing point. Elian's holding it around the outside. I was going to say he's held it very well there, but Big Boy Jr. persists and gets P5 off the racing point driver. Alpha and Worry Cloud on fresh softs. Let's get Fisk and Big Baguette carrying on. They're not losing time to Mars. 6.8 seconds right now. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Fiscal had to catch that one. His back end was gone. We haven't seen Fiscal even have a go, I don't think, at Big Baguette. Big Baguette's had the pace to fend him off the whole time. Even with the DRS. Just managed his overtake to keep the Ferrari behind him. Big Boy Jewin and Gods going neck and neck now. And I think Big Boy Jewin has got it. He's up to P4. Wow, so Big Boy Jewin's on a bit of a charge. But there is a 16.8 second cap to third place. So I think P4 is probably the best Big Boy Jewin can hope for. He outbraked himself there. I thought that was lag, but I think he has. He's outbraked himself. And he's back behind Gods. So it was 6.8, and Mars's gap now is 6.2, 6.3, so he's only gained half a second. He just needs the tyres of the guys ahead of him to fall away. Big Boy Junior's making the move again on Gods. And once again he's ahead of the Renault. Can he stay there? And these two have got Alpha right behind them as well on the fresh soft tyres. Just over 6 laps to go. Mars isn't making the progress he needs. Time is running out. Laps are running out for the Renault driver of Mars. Alpha picks up another 3-second penalties. A lot of these results are going to go down to the amount of penalties everyone has. Steve picks up another 3-second penalty. Canada is known as a track for picking up heavy amounts of penalties. I know so because I definitely do when I race around here. Crowd is right behind Elliot now, by the way. Oh, he's looking to make the move. And I think he has to cut the corner there to avoid any sort of collision. Now Elliot's letting back through, not sure what's happening there. Alpha's making the move on Gods. He's got ahead of him. Side by side, wheel to wheel. Gods has actually got ahead. He's used the overtake to get ahead. But here comes Alpha, back with the DRS. He's managed to get back ahead. How did he not got a penalty there? Definitely a warning at least. Alpha squeezes him towards the wall. God, coming up the inside. Alpha's going around the outside. There's been a touch. And Alpha finally gets past the Renault. God's made that hard work for Alpha there. And he's got to. He's on old softs now. Every car that comes up behind him, he's got to make them work for the position. The gap is coming down. He's knocked off 2 seconds here. I think the guys at the front, I think their tyres are starting to go. So it's literally 4 seconds. And it's the thing, when Mars gets up to the back of them, he's got to get past Let's Get Fiscal straight away. There's not enough laps left for him to be doodling around. soon as he gets the chance, he's got to take it if he wants a chance of winning this race. We know Big Baguette has a penalty. I don't know about Let's Get Fiscal. So right now, Big Baguette will be dropping back behind Let's Get Fiscal if Let's Get Fiscal doesn't have a penalty. Let's Get Fiscal went really deep into the hairpin there. Worried Cloud starting to gain, and he's actually got a 3-second penalty, so Worried Cloud might be pushing a bit too much towards the end of this race here. He wants that P6. He's not happy unless he gets a shot at that P6. That's DRS. Can he do anything with it? Going to stay with this, but we could have a grandstand finale at the front end of the race on the final lap. Here he goes. Cloud is going to make the move up the inside. He's not going to get the best exits. He went quite deep. But I think due to God's tyres being 15 laps old, he's just struggling a bit. Always worried Cloud goes deep. He gets a decent exit actually. So worried Cloud up into 6th place. Mars still ain't making the progress that we need him to be. Come on, we want this grandstand finish. We want him to have a chance. At least he's there, you can see him, you can see them, they're right there. Is Fiscal pushing as much as he can? See, I don't think Fiscal is pushing as hard as he can because I don't think he has a penalty. If Delta sets the fastest lap, I don't think Fiscal has a penalty. Otherwise, if he does, he'd be pushing like mad to try and catch Big Baguette here, but they know there's a Renault coming, so we will go on to the final lap. With Mars now 1.3 seconds behind. He might get a chance at Fiscal. He honestly might get a chance at Fiscal here. I don't think we're going to see any other action down the grid. Gods is hanging on, actually, to the back of Cloud. He's going for it. We'll come back to it. We're sticking with Mars. Oh, Fiscal picks up time penalty. Oh no. That could be his race. That could be the win. Gone. Does Mars have a penalty? We don't know if Mars has a penalty. He's got DRS here. He might have a shot down the home straight. Here he comes, he's got to take the World Champion chicane. Well, he doesn't, he pulls out a bit. And it's Big Baguette who comes across the line first. And Mars actually takes the win. Mars takes the win in the Renault. Let's Get Fiscal takes P2. He got a puncher there. You saw him weaving on that last bit of the home straight up to the line. That was because he got a puncher. 24 laps. Big Baguette managed to get around without getting a puncher. Alpha. No, Gods finishes up to P4. What a recovery drive for Gods. Alpha finishes P5. Big Boy Dewin in P6. Worry Cloud comes home 7th. Alien comes home P8. Disco Stu P9. And Luke 2 Red, who looks like he pitted again, possibly to go for the fastest lap, will take P10. Doesn't get the fastest lap. Delta finished P12 and Reflection will finish P11. Wow, what a finish. That was a mental finish. Driver of the day is Big Boy Dewin, according to the game. Whew. I very much enjoyed that Grand Prix. Very much enjoyed it. I didn't think we were going to get the grandstand finish. I mean, we didn't get it on track, but we got it with the penalties. CRX Mars picks up the win here in Canada. Let's Get Fiscal takes P2. Big Baguette takes P3. And, I mean, if Let's Get Fiscal didn't get that penalty, it could have been his win. But he got the puncher. So Mars beat him to the line anyway. So we'll have a look. Yeah, if that was his only penalty. But Mars did beat him to the line, so Mars would have won it. He's the only driver to have finished without a penalty. So Mars takes the win. Let's Get Fiscal P2, Big Baguette P3. Gods started first, wasn't here for the start, dropped all the way back, and he finished P4. Great race from him. Alpha, great race from him. P5. Big Boy Junior P6. Worry Cloud P7. Elian P8. Stu P9. Luke 2 Red P10. And Reflection and Delta in 11th and 12th respectively. Whew. And that was a race and a half. Right. So that was Canada. So we had a break week, and this was our first race back from the break week. And we couldn't have asked for a better race to come back to. But next week, the 5th of November, tune in at 20 past 8 p.m. UK time. We will be at the Circuit Port Ricard in France. So join either myself or possibly Broomhandle, who's commentated a few times this season, next week. And thank you for everyone who watched and joined in. Have a good evening. Stay safe. Good night.